you the Keymaster?
Wrap it up, fuzzball.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Welcome back to another episode of the Drive-In Review. I'm your host, Sea-Dog.
Duke.
Justin.
And this week we are talking about Quentin Tarantino films.
Who dat?
Right? I think everybody knows who he is. So, Justin, what have you seen lately this week?
Quentin Tarantino films.
Nothing new, nothing out of the ordinary?
No, I recently acquired Paramount Plus, so I've been watching a lot of Star Trek, the original series.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Star Trek.
Going William Shatner. Right?
Yes, going straight up.
All right,
Kirk and Spock,
old school. Yes. Duke, what about you?
I saw the new Superman.
Yeah?
That was pretty good. It was 7 out of 10. Also watched the new Jurassic Park movie. Mm-hmm. It was okay. I think I liked it better than the last three, honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the last three.
It didn't hold up to the first one though, like everybody was saying it was. I was like, I didn't understand the alien freaking the animorph or xenomorph dinosaur that they had in it.
The mutations.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, and they had to do something, I guess. But
I guess.
No, there were I noticed a lot of callbacks on that one.
Yeah.
To the original.
And Superman Crypto made that movie. He was hilarious, I thought.
Think so?
Yeah.
I think that's coming from a dog fan.
Well, I just pictured Rex with superpowers, and
yeah,
I was like, good Lord. That would be treacherous.
So I also saw Eddington.
How was that? I haven't seen that one yet.
It's weird.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a comedy or a thriller. It's kind of got both vibes going on. It's set during the pandemic, so it has a lot of those political overtones to it.
Okay.
And it's a little unsettling.
And that's Joaquin Phoenix and Josh Brolin, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Rex, get it over with.
Right.
And finally I watched Carnosaur from 1993.
Oh, wow. Okay, how was that?
Really cheesy.
Really cheesy, yeah.
Yeah. It was
All right.
Riding on the coattails of Jurassic Park. You could totally tell it's a ripoff.
Yeah.
But, a lot of animatronics and puppetry and gore.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's what you'd expect from a late night, early 90s, low budget horror film.
All right. I watched the same things basically. I watched except Carnosaur. I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
I'm good on that one. I watched Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, the new one.
Oh yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah. Jurassic World Rebirth, Superman. Like I said, Crypto, I think, carried that. And Lex Luthor, oh my God. He was so brutal in that.
I really like the fact that they the casting was on point for that movie. Loved what's his name, Corn Sweat or whatever the hell his name is, as Superman. I loved Lois Lane. I can't remember who played her.
Yeah.
But I can't remember his name that played Lex Luthor. He's an awesome actor.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah. He's great in everything that I've seen him in, but I don't think he was right for Lex Luthor, in my opinion. He was the weak point of the movie.
Yeah.
Not his acting, because he's awesome, but just him in that role.
Right.
It didn't do it for me.
Okay. What else? I watched the new Smurfs.
We can skip over that.
Yeah, we'll skip over that because we'll jump right over that. Good Lord. If you have a 4-year-old, I recommend it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Other than that, yeah, I've just been rewatching stuff.
So the Tarantino movies that you watched this week, were they all new ones that you've never seen before?
Yes.
How many of them were there?
3. Well, technically 2. I'd seen Inglourious Basterds before, but it's been long enough that I wanted to rewatch it.
You probably saw it like around the time it came out.
Yeah, a little bit after it came out. And, I mean, I'll talk more about it later, but my opinion differed from the way I remembered it.
Okay.
So the rewatch was good.
He'll get into that later.
Yeah, I'll get into that later. Yeah.
All right. Well, dude, you got a bio?
I do have a bio.
Okay.
Yeah, I sure do. So Quentin Jerome Tarantino was born March 27th, 1963 in Knoxville, Tennessee, to Connie McHugh and Tony Tarantino, who left before he was born. He and his mother moved to L.A. in 1966. His earliest writing work was at the age of 14, and it was titled Captain Peach Fuzz and the Anchovy Bandit.
All right.
And he dropped out of high school the following year when he was 15. He never went to film school, and his first Hollywood job was a production assistant on Dolph Lundgren's exercise video, Maximum Potential. And I think that was like 87-ish.
Wow.
He did take acting classes at the James Best Theater Company in the late 80s, and his directorial debut was, of course, Reservoir Dogs in 1992.
Yeah.
To date, he has published 2 novels just in the last 5 years, one of which is the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What do you call it?
There's a novel?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because he wrote the movie, and he turned it into a novel.
He turned it into a novel. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that was his first novel.
Is the novel the name of the sequel that's getting ready? The series sequel? That's
No, the novel is the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just...
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Is it the actual screenplay, like the script?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I did not get that far into the information.
Well, back in the day, there was a book titled Monster. I don't know if you're familiar with it. When you read it, it was a screenplay. It would say extra stage right, camera pans this way, and it was because the kid that wrote it had gone through film classes in high school where they'd learn how to write, movie scripts and stuff like that, and he wound up in, I think it was a juvenile situation, if I'm not mistaken. He was like incarcerated, and he wrote this story, but that was the way he wrote the story, was like he was writing a movie. So
okay, no, I think this is a novelization of
Gotcha.
of the movie. So what am I saying? He just in the last 5 years published 2 novels. He also runs a podcast called Video Archives, which is actually the name of the company he worked for as the production assistant.
Nice.
So he took that as his name for the podcast. He's also won 7 Oscars, 8 Golden Globes, and 11 Saturn Awards, among other accolades and nominations.
Wow.
He has 2 children, boy and a girl, by the same woman. Both the kids were born in Israel, I think. Mm-hmm. And he still plans on releasing his 10th and final film.
Yeah, I tried finding out more information about it. At first, it was supposed to be The Movie Critic, is what the title was. I'm not certain if that's the case now. I think he pulled the plug on that.
Yeah, I remember something about that. He was it leaked or something. He was like, "No, I'm not going to do it now."
Yeah, so we don't know what his final film is going to be now, but
yeah.
So,
and I think I could be wrong here, but when he was a teenager, his mom used to criticize his writing, so he vowed after that not to let anybody read his stuff until it was actually released.
Yeah, he's been very hush hush about everything,
and I think that had an effect on how he handles his work now.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, I don't know what it is. He said he was supposed to do it by the age of 60. He's 62 now, so yeah, apparently he's not in a rush, but he still plans on releasing that 10th film
Right.
when he's ready.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
when he's ready, we'll be ready.
Exactly. We'll be here. All right. Well, so our first episode, our first,
You don't want to give you up nothing. Just rewind it.
A few moments later.
our first movie that we're going to discuss is Pulp Fiction.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
You got a corpse in the car, minus the head in the garage. Take me to it.
Mother...
Who's Sid?
Sid's dead, baby. Sid's dead.
I love you, Pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
What's Fonzie like?
Cool.
Correcto mundo. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool.
All right. Pulp Fiction was released October 14th of 1994. The lives of two mob hitmen, a boxer, a gangster, and his wife, and a pair of diner bandits intertwine in four tales of violence and redemption. It stars John Travolta, Uma Thurman, Samuel L. Jackson, Bruce Willis, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, Harvey Keitel, Ving Rhames.
Yeah, the list goes on.
No, I'm about to say, I
William
continue,
Atherton.
I continue going on.
A Partridge in a Pear Tree.
Yeah.
Always William Atherton.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino movies are always star-studded casts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right.
Yeah, he came out of the gate strong, man. So this was produced by Lawrence Bender, who did a couple of his movies with him. And it's Miramax Presents. This was written by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avery. And just like most of his movies, this did not have a traditional score. He usually picks and chooses songs and music that have already been written and just incorporates them into the movie.
Right.
This was filmed in the L.A. area. I know I say area because people from L.A. will say, "Oh, Venice Beach is not L.A." You know, Orange County is not L.A. It's kind of like if someone says
like Hollywood,
Independence, Missouri is not Kansas City; it's Independence. Okay,
right.
So I say L.A. area because I didn't want to go into specifics about every damn place that it was filmed. But this was filmed in between September and November of 1993.
All right. Well, it only had a budget of $8 million. I say only because, back then that was quite a bit. But it grossed $213 million. Yeah. So it made a lot.
Yeah.
IMDb gave it 8.8 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 92% with a 96% audience rating. Letterboxd gave it 4.3 out of 5. I'm giving this one 9 slates out of 10.
Same. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I give this a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, this is my all-time favorite Tarantino movie.
Okay.
I think that's pretty common.
I think this is his masterpiece.
Yeah.
I really do.
And it's just his second film.
I know. I think this is absolutely his complete masterpiece.
That's fair.
Yeah, I really do. I don't think it gets any better than this. When you're talking about Tarantino, if there's a movie you want to go to that's got all...
Yeah, if somebody's never seen Tarantino, you say, hey, watch Pulp Fiction.
There you go.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, then you don't like Quentin Tarantino.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So Uma Thurman originally turned down the role of Mia Wallace. Quentin Tarantino was so desperate to have her as Mia, he ended up reading her the script over the phone. finally convincing her to take on the role. So,
Man knows what he wants.
yeah. The 1964 Chevy Malibu convertible, driven by Vincent Vega, John Travolta's character, belonged to writer and director Quentin Tarantino, and was stolen during production of the film. In 2013, a police officer saw two kids stripping an older car. He arrested them, and while looking up the owner of the vehicle, he found the VIN had been altered. It turned out it was Tarantino's stolen car.
Jeez.
The owner had recently purchased it and had no idea it was stolen.
Wow.
So, Quentin Tarantino wrote the character of Winston, the Wolf, specifically for Harvey Keitel. Mr. Blonde, a.k.a. Vic Vega, played by Michael Madsen, rest in peace, in Reservoir Dogs from 1992, is the brother of Vincent Vega. Quentin Tarantino even had a spin-off film in development titled Double V Vega, which was a prequel to both movies. This film was scrapped because both actors were too old to play younger versions of themselves.
Yeah.
In the scene where Captain Coons, Christopher Walken, is giving young Butch
the watch,
the gold watch, Walken appears to pause during the end of his explanation for the story behind the golden watch. This is because Christopher Walken had forgotten his next lines before recovering in time to make it look like as though he paused on purpose. It was decided to leave this error in the film due to how authentic it appeared.
Yeah.
And you know Quentin Tarantino is all about authenticity.
Right. Harvey Keitel convinced his friend Bruce Willis to take part in the film, knowing that Willis had been a big fan of Reservoir Dogs. In the diner, when Mia orders her $5 shake, Buddy Holly, the waiter, Steve Buscemi, asks her if she wants it Martin and Lewis or Amos and Andy. He is referring to two comedy duos, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, Two White Men, the Amos and Andy Show from 1951, Two Black Men. Basically, he is asking her, does she want a vanilla shake or a chocolate shake? And she chose vanilla.
I did not catch that.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's really interesting.
The word fuck, speaking of
how many
Tarantino,
times?
265 times in the movie.
Okay. Okay.
This was one of the first movies to use the internet for advertising.
Okay.
And it is the largest chunk of the budget, $150,000, went to creating the Jack Rabbit Slim set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard there was a Jack Rabbit Slim's restaurant based on the movie. Yeah, isn't there? And you can go there. It's the whole gun-ho bit. It's the cars. You sit in the thing. They got the waiters that look like it's the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Right.
I've never been there. I've heard about it.
Go there and be like, do you have a Royale with cheese? No.
I love those old 50s diners, man.
Yeah. But that's all I got for Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
So it is now time for...
Movie news!
Jumping the gun on me there, dude.
Yeah, dude, I don't even know where I'm at.
You're here. All right, so this week on movie news, I've got a bunch. Skeet Ulrich has been cast as Fazbear Entertainment co-founder Henry Emily in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, alongside Matthew Lillard, who is reprising his role as the other founder, William Afton. So the dynamic duo is teaming up again.
I watched the new episode of South Park, and there's a picture hanging above Trump's bed, and it's Skeet Ulrich. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
What does it mean?
Remember me talking about Coyote versus Acme film, the live-action movie?
No.
No? Okay. That was a while back.
Okay.
It got scrapped got shelved and then finally picked back up again. Well, we finally have a theatrical release date for that. And that will be August 28th, 2026.
Is this a real life Wile E. Coyote?
It's not real life. It's live action and animation mix. It's a mix adaptation. But it looks really good.
Wile E. Coyote.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's suing Acme, finally, for not catching the Roadrunner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, Eddie Murphy revealed that after the voice cast finishes recording Shrek 5, they'll start working on a Donkey spinoff movie.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Finally find out why Donkey and how Donkey talks.
Yeah.
Because
and how they ended up with dragon donkey babies. That was
yeah, that's it's not child.
Disney's going a whole
it's not
new
child
direction.
Friendly, no.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's not Disney. It's DreamWorks.
Yep.
My bad. So, the Fokker family.
Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be another one.
Yeah, they're expanding. Fokker-in-Law will be in theaters Thanksgiving 2026.
Okay. I still haven't seen
Fokker's
Little
gonna be a
Fokker.
father. Grandfather. You haven't seen Little Fokker yet?
No.
No. They're all those Fokkers are good.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Eddie Murphy also revealed that he will be playing Inspector Clouseau in the new Pink Panther reboot. That's going to be interesting.
Okay.
We've rebooted the Pink Panther, 12 times now?
Right. I still like the Steve Martin one, but Eddie Murphy as Clouseau, that would be interesting.
A live action cartoon of the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
There you go.
We need that.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the reboot we need right there.
Right
Hire
there.
this man.
Right. A Quiet Place 3 will release in theaters on July 9th, 2027. John Krasinski is set to write, direct, and produce the new installment, like he did with the other two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Cool.
Margot Robbie, we'll be talking about her here in a little while, is in early talks to star in and produce Tim Burton's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that too.
So,
that's cool. There's been a couple of iterations of that, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the original in the 50s, and then they had Lily Tomlin doing that one.
Right.
No, that was Incredible Shrinking Woman.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, that'll be interesting, especially coming from Tim Burton. I like to see his twist on it.
That could be interesting.
So, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel has begun filming. Quentin Tarantino is not directing this one, as he was unamused by it. The Adventures of Cliff Booth is being produced for Netflix, and Brad Pitt has reprised his role as Cliff. The sequel is being directed by David Fincher.
Oh, okay.
So
interesting.
Still, he's a good director too. So, The Resurrection of Christ, a Mel Gibson film. We're finally getting the sequel to Passion of Christ. Will come in two parts. Part 1 will be releasing March 26, 2027, and Part 2 will be later on, May 6th, 2027. So
it should be directed by Quentin Tarantino. Jesus busts out of the hole with a machine gun.
I told you, motherfucker.
A Robert Rodriguez film.
Tom Cruise has officially confirmed that Top Gun 3 is in the works. First, Val Kilmer's Iceman soared back. Now, Keanu Reeves is trading Neo's Matrix for an F-18 in Top Gun 3.
Okay.
The danger zone just got a serious upgrade.
Well, okay.
So he's going to be John Wick in a fighter jet.
Right.
That would be badass.
John Candy's son, Chris Candy, is set to cameo in Spaceballs 2, honoring his father's unforgettable role as Barf.
I think you talked about that last week already. I'm sure you did.
I just shared it with you guys. I haven't shared it with everybody else yet.
Oh, see, I don't know the difference.
Yeah. Also, get ready for a galaxy of laughs. Michael Winslow is also back to deliver the beeps, sweeps, and the creeps.
Cool.
Scheduled for release sometime in 2027. 2027 is going to be a big year for movies.
Good.
For sequels.
Isn't everybody just coming back to Cannes for that movie?
So far,
I mean,
yeah.
who okay, John Candy's dead.
Whoever's still alive.
So clearly he can't. But who that is alive is not coming back for that movie, honestly. Right. I mean, and who wouldn't?
Right.
I mean, that's probably going to be the last hoorah for Mel Brooks, let's be honest.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been, what, a long time since he's...
time. The world has needed another
Right.
Mel Brooks movie for a very long time.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to hold Justin down for this one. This is my final fun fact or movie news. We need to hold him down for this one. Sir Ian McKellen and Elijah Wood will return in The Hunt for Gollum. The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum, is an exciting new adventure to the Lord of the Rings cinematic universe. Set for release in 2025, this film delves into an untold chapter of Middle-earth, focusing on the perilous quest to find and capture Gollum, the creature who once possessed the One Ring. It takes place in the time between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, when Aragorn, known as Strider then, is tasked with tracking down Gollum to prevent Sauron from learning the ring's whereabouts.
Is Viggo Mortensen coming back to play Aragorn?
He is.
And if he's not, I'm not interested because he literally is the embodiment of that character.
He is in talks right now. It's not been confirmed yet, but he is in talks.
If he's not playing Aragorn, then I don't want to go. I know a lot of. I know a lot of behind the stuff. Seen stuff about that movie. He lived in costume. He lived in character. There are scenes. The scene where he kicks the helmet and screams. He broke his foot.
I'm gonna go
and acted through it. Yeah, like the dude he embodied that character.
I'm gonna go Deadpool on you. There's only one Aragorn.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
is it going to be directed by Peter Jackson?
No.
Oh, that's another.
Wait,
that's not good.
I had to look that up because I don't remember who's directing it.
That's another big one.
I know he's involved. I don't know if he's directing. He may be producing it, but I don't know if he's directing it.
Okay.
So he is involved in it though.
That's going to be. I don't know. I don't know. I hold the originals in such high regard. That's a hard one.
Right. The movie is expected to offer a deep dive into the darker corners of Middle-earth, featuring the Misty Mountains, Mirkwood, and Mordor's outskirts.
Not to be a Debbie Downer here and not to be the complete nerd, but Frodo wasn't involved when they searched for Gollum. He wasn't involved. He was hanging out at the Shire. So what are they going to have Elijah Wood do?
Well, it's in between The Hobbit and the Fellowship of the Ring. So I'm sure Elijah Wood is probably going to come in on the latter part of the movie.
Towards the end?
Yeah.
He didn't even know about the ring at the time. Again, not trying to be a nerd here, not trying to be Mr. Technical, but that's my question.
I assume if they've handled the other ones well, they'll handle this one well.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So just...
I know.
I assume. I'm just assuming.
Don't give me that look.
I just give the news. I don't know, okay?
All right, calm down.
He says, I read the news.
So, all right. So there you have it.
Movie nerds!
Pretty much. All right.
Guilty as charged.
All right. So what's our second film?
We're going to talk about Reservoir Dogs.
Here are your names. Mr. White, Mr. Blonde, Mr. Pink.
Why am I Mr. Pink?
Who cares what your name is?
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You're Mr. White. You have a cool sounding name.
Let's go to work.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right.
What happens if the manager won't give you the diamonds?
Cut off one of his fingers. The little one.
I feel scared in case I fall off the chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
If they hadn't done what I told them not to do, they'd still be alive.
It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. I'm all over the place.
You acting like a first-year fucking thief. I'm acting like a professional.
Choice between doing 10 years, taking out some stupid motherfucker. Ain't no choice at all. Bam. Bam, 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 bam.
You're under arrest, sugar.
Harvey Keitel, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Tierney, and Tim Roth. They're the Reservoir Dogs.
Hey, Joe, I'm gonna shoot this guy.
TV it up.
All right. Reservoir Dogs was released September 2nd of 1992. When a simple jewelry heist goes horribly wrong, the surviving criminals begin to suspect that one of them is a police informant. It stars Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Tierney, Randy Brooks, Kirk Baltz, and Quentin Tarantino himself.
Yep. All right, so just like its predecessor, this was produced by Lawrence Bender, but this time it was presented by Live Entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
This was written by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avery, just like its predecessor. And again, no traditional score for this one. It was shot in the LA area again, and was filmed between July and August of 1991.
All right, so this one being his directorial debut film, had a budget of $1.2 million, and it grossed $2.9 million, so it still made money.
Okay.
IMDb gives this one 8.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gives it 90% with a 94% audience rating. Letterboxd gives it 4.1 out of 5. I'm giving this one 8 slates out of 10.
Same. 8 out of 10.
All right.
Yeah, I give this one an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I really like this one.
All right. The film's budget was...
Was this one a new one for you?
No.
Okay.
This is... I don't know. This one ties with my second favorite, which is not on our list today, but my second favorite is Hateful Eight.
Oh, okay.
My second favorite is Hateful Eight.
I was going to say Kill Bill. That was going to be my guess.
That one. No, I like Hateful Eight just a little bit more than that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the film's budget was so low that many of the actors were asked to simply bring their own clothing as wardrobe.
We hear that a lot.
Yeah. Most notably, Chris Penn's track jacket. The signature black suits were provided for free by the designer based on her love for the American crime film genre. Steve Buscemi wore his own black jeans instead of suit pants, and Michael Madsen wore a jacket and pants that came from 2 different suits.
Okay.
Madonna, who is the main topic of the opening conversation, really liked the film, but refuted Quentin Tarantino's interpretation of her song Like a Virgin.
Yeah.
She gave him a copy of her erotica album signed to Quentin. It's not about dick. It's about love, Madonna.
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino was originally going to play Mr. Pink, although he made a point of letting all of the other actors audition for the part. When Steve Buscemi came in to read for it, Tarantino told him that he really wanted the part for himself, and that the only way Buscemi could possibly wrestle it from him was to do a killer audition. Buscemi duly complied.
Okay.
Mr. Blonde's Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Mr. Blonde's Cadillac Coupe de Ville belonged to Michael Madsen because the budget wasn't big enough to rent a car for the character. This same car was also used in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood by Rick Dalton.
Yep.
So, the budget wouldn't cover police assistance for traffic control. So in the scene where Steve Buscemi forces a woman out of her car and drives off in it, he could only do so when the traffic lights were green. So that would be hilarious. I can just see Quentin going up there like, okay, go. The film was released in America with almost no promotion, so it did not do well at the box office. In England, however, it was such a huge hit that Quentin Tarantino would be mobbed as he walked down the street in London. British filmmakers have been influenced by it since.
Nice.
So, interestingly enough, to tie into that, so this film actually had 3 different, being as it was his first film, it had 3 different release dates. The one I gave you was the United States general release date.
That's usually what I do.
Yeah.
But it was released in January at the Cannes Film Festival?
At the Cannes Film Festival, and then in May at a festival in France.
Is that the name of the festival in France?
That's how Americans say French.
Okay. Oui, oui.
So, careful now. We have listeners in France now.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go easy on them. And then Quentin Tarantino wrote the first draft in 3.5 weeks for the movie. And that's all I got.
Okay.
So now, Duke, what time is it?
Happy birthday, bitch! All right, well, every asshole has a birthday, and these are these assholes' birthdays. On August 24th, we have Steve Guttenberg, who turned 67. Rupert Grint turned 37. Dave Chappelle turned 52. And David Koechner turned 63. Today, on the 25th, we have Tim Burton, who is also 67.
Yes.
Tom Skerritt is 92.
Wow.
Alexander Skarsgård is 49. On the 26th, we have Chris Pine, who is 44, will be 44. Melissa McCarthy will be 55. And Macaulay Culkin will be 45. On the 27th, we have Peter Stormare, will be 72. Aaron Paul will be 46. Paul Rubens would have been 73. On the 28th, we have Luis Guzman, will be 69. David Fincher will be 63. Jack Black will be 56. Armie Hammer will be 39. And Daniel Stern will be 68. On the 29th, we have Carla Gugino, will be 54. Michael Jackson would have been 67. And then finally on the 30th, we have Cameron Diaz, will be 53. And finally, Lewis Black will be 77.
Nice.
Happy birthday, bitch!
And before we continue, I do remember who's directing The Hunt for Gollum. It's not Peter Jackson. He's involved in it somehow, but it is one and only Andy Serkis.
That's viable.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's viable.
He's directing it and playing Gollum. So
that's viable. I'm a big Andy Serkis fan.
Yeah. I recently this week I watched 13 Going on 30 again.
That's a good one.
And I forgot that he was even in that. I didn't recognize him at first. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Andy Serkis. Like, okay. So yeah, but yeah, that's what dawned on me was that. Yeah. So, all right, our next film is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz.
Hold me, Marvin. Put it there. That's your son?
No, that's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
Last night, we watched a Rick Dalton double feature. All the shooting. I love that stuff, the killing.
A lot of killing.
Everybody order fried sauerkraut! Damn you Nazi bastards!
Are you an actor?
No, I'm a stuntman.
So you still direct, huh?
Still here.
You can do anything you want to him.
I hired you to be an actor, Rick, not a TV cowboy. You're better than that.
Line. Cut! Embarrass yourself like that in front of all those goddamn people.
All right, what's the matter, partner?
It's official, old buddy. It has been.
August night and the leaves hanging down and the grass on the ground.
Here I am, flat on my ass. Who I got living next door to me?
I'm Sharon Tate. I'm in the movie. You're in this? That's me. I play Miss Carlson, the klutz.
To the ragged tent where there ain't no tree.
Charlie's gonna dig you.
And that gospel group telling you and me all the Lord saved, all the Lord's traveling salvation show. Babies and brandy, old ladies in elegant robes.
In this town, that can all change like that.
Hey! You're Rick fucking Dalton. Don't you forget it.
All right. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was released January 26th of 2019. As Hollywood's golden age is winding down during the summer of 1969, television actor Rick Dalton and his stunt double Cliff Booth endeavor to achieve lasting success in Hollywood while meeting several colorful characters along the way.
Okay.
It stars... sorry. Technical difficulty, sorry. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Emile Hirsch, Margaret Qualley, Timothy Oliphant, Austin Butler, Julia Butters, Dakota Fanning, Bruce Dern, and Damian Lewis.
And we know Margaret Qualley from The Substance.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, great cast.
Yes.
So this was produced by David Heyman, Shannon McIntosh, and Quentin Tarantino, and it's Columbia Pictures Presents. This was written by Quentin Tarantino. No traditional score. And this was shot in L.A., around the L.A. area, and this in Simi Valley, between June and November of 2018.
All right, this one had a budget of $90 million and grossed a whopping $392 million.
Yeah.
IMDb gives us 7.6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 86% with a 70% audience rating. Letterboxd gives it 3.8 out of 5. I'm giving this one 9 out of 10.
This is my favorite Quentin Tarantino film, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's tied second with me with Pulp Fiction.
I really, really like this movie. I can't really put my finger on as to why, but it's so well made. I love the atmosphere. And even though I'm not a big Brad Pitt fan, I thought he was really good in this film, as well as Leonardo DiCaprio. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just a fantastic film.
Yeah, I don't understand why I like it either so much. I just thought it was all around just... I thought it was good.
And before this movie, the movie Quentin Tarantino stuff was okay. I mean, I had a hate-love for it, but this one just kind of solidified my appreciation for Tarantino stuff.
Right.
Yeah, great movie. I know you don't care for it.
So I give this a 4 out of 10. Everything you just said, I feel the exact opposite. This movie is hot garbage. I can't stand this movie.
Why?
It has no plot. The characters are whiny. There is no substance to the movie whatsoever. It's random. It's dumb. It's absolutely I told Corey I have 2.5 hours of my life he owes me back because I wasted my time.
Just watch The Substance a third time. You'll be all right.
That's okay. Yeah, I would rather watch The Substance a third time than go through it again. So I went into I had not seen this one. This is one that I did watch specifically for this. I was actually excited to watch this. This was such a letdown for me. It's horrible letdown. Horrible. It had no plot whatsoever. The Manson killings are a very, very far thing in the background for me.
Yeah,
it's not really about the Manson killing.
I didn't feel like that either. And it's a really weird, like alternate universe type of feel too.
Yes.
Is that another thing that
I
threw you off? It was like very parallel universe type of.
I'm okay with parallel universe. I felt like it had no plot.
I don't mind movies with no plot. I guess that's one reason I could appreciate it.
I don't mind no plot if it's a good story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even feel like it was a good story. I love Leonardo DiCaprio as an actor. He felt like a whiny bitch in this movie.
Oh, he totally was.
I like Brad Pitt as an actor. Brad Pitt just stood there and was just there. He had no purpose other than he was just a guy standing there who was a badass like 3 times during the movie. So it's a star-studded cast with tons of talent that's just wasted. That's my opinion. So like you said,
I totally disagree.
Everything that you said, I am like 100% 180. Yeah, it's no.
That's fair.
This is my absolute least favorite Quentin Tarantino movie.
Okay.
So we're clearly divided on this one for sure.
That's all right.
Well,
you don't agree with me?
What the fuck was he talking about?
So very rare for a Quentin Tarantino film, some scenes contained improvisation.
Yeah.
Particularly when Rick Dalton forgets his lines when filming a Lancer, and afterwards rants it to himself privately in his trailer. Leonardo DiCaprio had a very difficult time playing the scene as Dalton, rather than as how he himself would, especially since Dalton is supposed to be an actor of limited range. DiCaprio suggested that Dalton forget his lines mid-scene, ironically, to help him stay in character as Dalton. The subsequent scene in the trailer was also unscripted and improvised. So the producers had some initial difficulties convincing Hollywood Boulevard vendors to allow their premises to be fitted with period facades. Or facades.
Facades.
Yeah, facades. There you go. Yeah, see?
Facades.
Reading. To better reflect the 1960s. However, after the production wrapped that section of the shoot, most of these same people asked if they could leave the facades in place, since they now much more preferred that period look.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I think that's one reason why I do like this movie, period films. I love period films, especially if it's, a 60s, if they're throwing it back to the 60s. And also, he's doing a lot. Every movie that Quentin Tarantino does is he's how do I frame this? He's reflecting on
history,
on grindhouse films.
Right.
He's emulating grindhouse films.
Yeah.
And I think he did a really good job doing that with this film. It has that gritty kind of feel to it, the sepia feel to it.
What do you mean by grindhouse? When I think of grindhouse, I think of Grindhouse Productions. I don't know what that means.
So grindhouse is like back in the 60s and 70s, mainly, there were these places, usually like in New York City, they were called grindhouses, and they'd play really low-budget films with cheap sets and bad acting and just super cheap. You could tell it was made on like pennies.
Right.
And a lot of them were exploitation films dealing with brutality and sex and stuff like that. And that's what Grindhouse was, and that's what Tarantino is emulating in every one of his films. Like Kill Bill, he's emulating those karate movies from the 70s.
I would
like,
say the
yeah.
bad kung fu movies.
Yeah. Those were Grindhouse films as well.
Okay.
So he's all these films. Even Django Unchained back in the 70s, there was Django movies.
Yeah.
And he's playing off of that. So I think this was really well done in the vein of 60s Grindhouse in the period film genre.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's why I like it. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but
no, you're good. You're good. Donald Shorty Shea was a ranch hand employed by George Spahn. He had tried to warn Spahn about the dangerous nature of the Manson family. At some point, he was jumped and then killed, with various body parts being buried around the ranch. One of the killers was Steve Clem Grogan, the hippie who knives the tire and is confronted by Cliff. As he starts to change the tire, you can see a cowboy in a corral in the background. As Shorty was the only ranch hand, this would have been him in the shot. His body was not found until 1977 when Clem agreed to show the police where the remains could be found.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah. When Sharon goes to a showing of her movie, The Wrecking Crew from 1968, the filmmakers chose to use the actual film rather than recreating the scenes with Robbie. The real Sharon Tate briefly appears on screen.
Okay.
Cliff and Rick watched an episode of The FBI from 1965 in which an army truck is hijacked. A producer went to a local source for film vehicles searching for a similar truck to recreate the scene, and to his surprise, he was taken to the actual truck used in the TV show. They cleaned it up, gave it a fresh coat of paint, and used it in the movie.
Nice.
Brad Pitt ad-libbed the line, "You're Rick fucking Dalton, don't forget that." Pitt based that line on an actor who told him the same thing when he was a budding actor in the early 90s.
Okay.
This is Luke Perry's last film.
Yep.
Perry suffered a massive stroke in late February 2019.
While it was still filming, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, and died March 4th. Burt Reynolds was originally cast as George Spahn,
I heard about that.
The ranch owner, but he died before he was scheduled to shoot his scenes. Bruce Dern replaced him in the role. Additionally, the role of James Stacy was originally written for Bill Paxton.
Jeez.
Who unfortunately passed away while the script was being written. Paxton's role would instead go to Timothy Olyphant.
I love Timothy Olyphant, though.
Yeah, I do too. But I mean,
anything with Paxton, I mean,
right.
Come on.
I mean, that would have been completely different having, freaking Burt Reynolds and Bill Paxton in there. Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, I like Bruce Dern, but
I don't know. I think I'd rather have Bruce Dern, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got.
Cool.
For that.
What's next?
So next is movie trivia.
Overcompensating.
A little bit. I went macho there. All right, Justin, what do you got for us?
Okay. So, all right. So here's how we're going to do this. So I have a few rounds. The first one we're going to do is top grossing. So we're going to do top grossing, and this is of all time. So I looked up the most current list I could find as of 2025, whatever date this was done, but it was this year. Okay. So this is as of this year from my research that I found.
Okay.
You're going to have I'm going to give you three options here.
So it's multiple choice?
Yeah. Or you can just put them in order. Okay. Whatever. You have actor, actress, and director. That's the first round.
Okay.
All right. So, like I said, just put them in order. I guess that's the best one. Or if you want to pick which one do you guys want to do? You want to put an order? You guys which want to pick the highest one?
You're the quiz master here, so
okay. Well,
it's your show.
He said put them in order. So.
Yeah. Put them in order. Put them in order. Okay. So, here is your actors: Benedict Cumberbatch, Keanu Reeves, and Will Smith.
Okay. What are we supposed to do now?
Yeah.
Oh, put top grossing.
Oh, gotcha.
And this is total career, mind you, as of 2025.
Okay, and what were they again? Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch. The Benedict Cumberbatch kids.
Keanu
Reeves and Will Smith.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Now remember, this is his entire career. So this is as of 2025 who grossed the most in their career. And definitely think about some of the stuff these guys have been in.
Okay. All right. So, this is actually really hard to do.
Yeah, because I mean, they all three of them have their moments. I mean,
if you asked me 10 years ago, I probably would have said Will Smith as number one.
Right.
Because he was huge in the 90s. Huge.
Yeah. And then Benedict has Marvel backing him up.
Yeah.
Right now. And then
with the Doctor Who or Doctor Strange's.
Right. And then Keanu Reeves has The Matrix and John Wick.
I'm going to go with Benedict, Keanu, and then Will Smith, just like you said it.
Oh, sorry. Got my buttons mixed up, yeah.
I was going to go just the opposite. I was going to go Keanu Reeves, Benedict, and then
Will Smith.
Will Smith. It's Will Smith, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's Will Smith. So I even have the numbers for you.
See, I should have went with that.
Because of his reality stuff that he's got going on now. Probably.
Well, you got to think, until the slap heard around the world, Will Smith was huge. So, and also, movies aren't what they were in the 90s. I was blown away by the Will Smith thing, too. I'll give you the numbers here in just a second. I was blown away by Will Smith with actors. This is total as of 2025. Will Smith, $3.73 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Benedict Cumberbatch, even with the Marvel, $3.003 billion. And Keanu Reeves, $2.52 billion.
What?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I was blown away by that too.
All right.
And these are not the tops. These are just three that I pulled at random out of order because when I saw Will Smith higher than some of these names, I was blown away. So,
yeah. I'm actually not surprised. I should have went with that.
Yeah.
All right. So actresses, again, pulled at random. Same scenario.
Okay.
So, all right. Your three actresses are Reese Witherspoon, Cameron Diaz, and Julia Roberts.
Damn, man.
I told you I was trying to throw.
How bad did this stink when you pulled it out of your ass? 'Cause for real.
Total grossing.
All right. I'm going to say, what was the last one you said?
Okay. Do you want me to give you the names again?
Just the last one.
Julia Roberts.
I'm going to say Julia Roberts, Cameron Diaz, and then Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon, Julia Roberts, Cameron Diaz.
I again was surprised by this one as well. Cameron Diaz comes in top with $2.48 billion. Julia Roberts, and I just rounded these close. Julia Roberts was $2.47 billion. And Reese Witherspoon was $1.75 billion. She was the lowest actress on the list.
Really?
I was blown away.
Yeah, she doesn't really do many films. But I mean, every film that she's done
is huge.
Yeah.
So I'm really surprised.
That's okay. Well, you stumped us on that one.
Okay. Now you have directors. Same scenario.
All right.
So your three directors are Martin Scorsese, Tim Burton, and M. Night Shyamalan.
Dude. Can I do it? He deserves it. Aw. He won't. There we go. The timer wouldn't let me punch him.
Oh, man. I'm going to say Tim Burton, Martin Scorsese, and then the last one you said.
M. Night Shyamalan?
Yeah.
Close. You did get the top one.
Okay.
You did get the top one.
Figured it was. Yeah. I figured it was Tim Burton.
Yes. So you got one. If you want
to just flip them.
Yeah. Tim Burton,
M. Night.
M. Night, and then Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
That's
3.
Give me my ding.
So, but yeah, you did get the top one. I was amazed that it was Tim Burton.
I'm
not.
Yeah, I'm not.
I am. And Martin Scorsese was behind M. Night Shyamalan. That I'm also surprised by.
I mean,
maybe it's the name, but
well, he's more old-fashioned, but M. Night
grossing.
Every movie M. Night's done though is
no. Scorsese's got a.
All right.
I think he's done bigger movies. I don't know. That's up for debate.
We'll find out next week or next episode.
Okay. So. Okay.
All right. Now
So
what you got?
Now I'm going to give you a year, and I'm just going to list off the. I'm going to list off the actors, and then the actresses, and you're going to tell me who won Best Supporting Oscar.
All right, and we have a year to figure this out.
Yes, you do have a year. Yeah, you have a year. You have a year to figure this out. Not a year to figure it out, but a year.
We'll tune in season 5.
Yes.
No.
So the year is 2005.
Okay.
So it's 2005. So the Best Supporting Actors for that year, Oscar-wise, this is where your nominations were. Alan Alda. Do you have the movie as well? I have the movies as well. Will that help?
What are we doing again? I'm sorry. You lost me.
He's got the one that won the Best Supporting Actor. He's going to give us multiples.
Okay. I'm going to give you all the nominations.
Okay, go ahead.
For 2005 for Best Supporting Actor.
Yes, give us the movie.
Movies as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alan Alda in The Aviator, Jamie Foxx in Collateral, Morgan Freeman in $1 Million Baby, or Thomas Hayden Church in Sideways, Clive Owen in Closer. And just the winner is fine.
What was the second one you said?
Jamie Foxx in Collateral.
And the third one?
Morgan Freeman, $1 Million Baby.
I'm going to say Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I was actually going to go with Jamie Foxx as well. Okay.
I was not surprised by this one. It was Morgan Freeman, $1 Million Baby.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Actress, same thing. 2005. These are your actress, Best Supporting Actresses for the year.
All right.
And just tell me the winner. So I'm gonna try not to butcher these names. Laura Linney in Kinsey, Kate Blanchett in The Aviator, Virginia Madsen in Sideways, Natalie Portman in Closer, or Sophie Okonedo in Hotel Rwanda.
I'm gonna go with Natalie Portman.
What was the second to last one?
That was Natalie Portman.
Oh, okay. What was the second one?
Kate Blanchett.
I'm gonna go with her. Bing.
Yeah.
Give me my ding.
You got your ding.
All right. So now we have 2010.
Quit playing with your dinghy.
Nice.
Now we got 2010. Same thing. Supporting. So the supporting actors nominations for 2010 were Matt Damon for Invictus, Christopher Waltz for Inglourious Bastards, Woody Harrelson for The Messenger, Christopher Plummer, The Last Station, or Stanley Tucci, The Lovely Bones. Sorry.
Was this supporting role?
Yes, this is all supporting.
Okay. I already know this one.
I'm going to say Christoph Waltz.
Yeah.
For Inglourious Bastards.
For Inglourious Bastards, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I didn't really want to answer that because I knew it because it's part of my fun facts.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's...
So we'll get into that.
I was unaware. So, all right.
I didn't want to cheat, so I left it to you.
Actress, 2010, supporting actresses. Penelope Cruz, 9. Vera
Farmiga.
Farmiga. Up in the Air. Maggie Gyllenhaal, Crazy Heart. Anna Kendrick, Up in the Air. Or Monique in Precious.
I kind of want to do a curveball because I remember Precious being big in the awards. So I'm going to go Monique. Oh,
when I read that, prepping for this, I was like, of course it was, because Precious was huge that year.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about the movie.
Well,
Precious.
it was like every category. It won an award for almost every category in it. So,
all right. So this is the last round, and this is just 4 easy things. Well, 4 simple ones should be. So it's name the movie by the car. So I'm going to give you the year, the make, and the model of the car. No, there's no DeLorean Duke.
Okay.
or
and no, Corey, there's no Shelby GT 500.
All right. Okay.
So no, but I did try to not go too crazy.
Okay.
So there is no Winnebago either. Just before let's.
All right.
So all right, movies by the car. So your first car is a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am. Told you. I tried to be easier after the first couple.
Now wait a minute. He's Mr. TV.
Yeah.
I had to stick to movies.
Okay.
I was.
All right.
I kept it in the parameters.
So the car was actually a really brand new car that year, huh?
Yeah. It was.
I didn't. Okay, well, it's Smokey and the Band.
Oh, yeah. the prequel to Forrest Gump. No.
What?
Wow, the silence. You never heard that?
No.
Yeah, it's a meme.
Sounds dumb.
Okay.
Because we never meet Forrest Gump's dad or who he is, so they were saying Sally Field and the Bandits.
Oh, okay, I see where.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, next.
He's on vacation.
I was because I was thinking, you're on, you're Mr. TV, so I was thinking Rockford Files, but I don't think that.
I never watched Rockford Files.
No.
Yeah,
I knew it was a Trans Am, but I don't remember what year it was. So.
I don't know.
I watched more Columbo than.
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
Give
me Columbo all day long.
I was Rockford
Big Peter Falk fan.
All right.
Your second one should be easy too. All these should be easy theoretically. 1970 Dodge Charger. Not a 69 Dodge Charger because it's not TV.
Yeah, and I know.
Was that Starsky and Hutch?
No.
What am I thinking then? A 69.
69 Charger, I believe, is the General Lee, is it not?
Oh, okay, great. That's right.
Yes,
that's right. What am I thinking? What's the Starsky and Hutch car?
That one's I think it's a 72, something like that.
Okay.
Most people think of the 69 Charger as the General Lee. That's the first thing that comes to mind. But that's not what it is because it's not TV. So 1970 Dodge Charger. It actually, fun thing, it helped to influence part of the bringing back of when the Chargers first started coming back real big. This particular movie helped to spark that.
Fast and Furious. The black Charger.
The Fast and
See, I
the
wouldn't know
Furious.
that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he hasn't seen the film.
You haven't seen them? Oh.
Yeah, none of them. I know. I'm going to change. It's going to have to change at some point.
You will. It's on the roster.
I know.
This one should be a gimme as well. 1958 Plymouth Fury. Duke's already got it. Duke's, see, he had a gimme, you get a gimme. See, I'm playing fair.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I'm thinking Back to the Future again.
No.
A Plymouth Fury?
Yeah. Wasn't Biff's car a Plymouth?
A 1958 Plymouth Fury?
Oh, yeah, that would be it.
It's Christine.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Yeah,
I knew that. Okay.
All right. Now, this is the only one I don't know. Both of you should get this, but I was curious as whether you guys get this. A 1985 Medina GT Spider.
I don't know. Is this a James Bond film?
No, it's not. I almost used... Fun fact, I almost used the Aston Martin from James Bond, but I figured that would be too much of a giveaway.
See, those are another franchise I've never watched.
The James Bond?
Never seen a James Bond film. No.
I'm trying to picture the GT Spider, what it looks like. Because the first thing that came to mind was
this particular
Speed
car,
Racer.
if I'm not mistaken, they talked like the make and the model of this car because it was... Okay.
I don't have a clue.
Both of you. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh,
That's the name of the car. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he say it's a such and such
Yes,
car?
he did.
Yeah,
because he's like, that's my dad's baby. If he,
I thought that
he
was a
literally
vet.
listed off the name, make, and model of the car in the scene.
I have not seen that in a while. And I think it was yesterday or the day before. I was like, man, I need to rewatch this movie.
Yeah. So
that's kind of...
I'm surprised you guys didn't get it because 1980s movie, number one. And number two, on top of that, I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong. You double check me on that, but I'm pretty sure he literally listed off the name.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right. Yeah,
he did.
Because it's sitting in the thing on the little fake round table thing when he drives it out of the thing. Because you can't drive cars in reverse and take off the mileage, boys and girls. It does not work that way.
It does not. It's more complex than that. So, all right.
So, and that was movie trivia. So.
What he said.
What's next, boys and girls? Oh, it's Django Unchained.
There ain't no grave can hold my body down. There ain't no grave can hold my body down.
Good cold evening, gentlemen. Amongst your inventory, I've been led to believe is a specimen I'm keen to acquire.
When I hear that trumpet sound,
What's your name?
I'm gonna rise right out of the ground.
Django. Then you're exactly the one I'm looking for.
Hey, stop talking to him.
Calm down. I'm simply a customer trying to conduct a transaction.
Last chance, fancy pants.
Oh, very well. Do you know what a bounty hunter is? You kill people.
And they give you a reward.
Better. They are bigger the reward. I need your help. I'm looking for the Brittle Brothers. However, I don't know what they look like, but you do. Don't you? They caught my wife, and they sold her, but I don't know who took her. That means we visit every plantation until we find her. Once a final Brittle Brother lies dead in the dust, I agree to give you your freedom, and I'll take you to rescue your wife.
Where are we going?
Yes!
Gentlemen, you had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
How do you like the bounty hunting business?
Kill white folks and they pay you for it? What's not to like?
I like the way you die, boy.
He is a rambunctious sword, ain't he?
What's your name?
Django.
The D is silent.
D is silent.
All right.
People die at the fair.
Right.
He is actually in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, he is. All right. Django Unchained was released December 25th, Christmas Day of 2012. With the help of a German bounty hunter, a freed slave sets out to rescue his wife from a brutal plantation owner in Mississippi. It stars Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kerry Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, Walton Goggins, Dennis Christopher, James Remmer, and Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Yep. All right, so this was produced by Reginald Hudlin, Pilar Savone, and Stacy Scher, and it's a Weinstein Company production.
Mm-hmm.
It was written by Quentin Tarantino. Again, no traditional score. And this was...
The soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah. I love his soundtracks.
Yeah.
Overall. This was not shot in Mississippi. It was actually shot in Louisiana, as well as Wyoming and California, between January and July of 2012.
All right. This one had a budget of $100 million, grossed $426 million. IMDb gave it 8.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 87% with a 92% audience rating. Letterboxd gave it 4.3 out of 5. This is my favorite Tarantino movie of all time. This one I give 10 out of 10.
This is my second favorite, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Great cast. Everybody did an awesome job.
Yes.
Walton Goggins is awesome.
Right.
I think this is where I was introduced to Walton Goggins, and he killed it.
Mm-hmm.
Killed it.
Yes.
And Christoph Waltz. Have to give
yeah.
a shout out to him because I thought he was awesome.
Yes.
And of course, Jamie Foxx is always awesome.
All of them.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. I love this movie.
Was this one new for you?
No,
Okay.
no, not this one. I love this movie. I liked this one back when it came out. I was a big fan of it. I've been a fan of this one since I saw it from the word go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Calvin Candy, Leonardo DiCaprio's character, smashes his hand on the dinner table, we've heard this before.
Yeah.
DiCaprio did accidentally crush a small stemmed glass with his palm and did really begin to bleed. He ignored it, stayed in character, and continued with the scene. Quentin Tarantino was so impressed that he used this this take in the final print. And when he called cut, the room erupted in a standing ovation. DiCaprio's hand was bandaged. This part I didn't understand or didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I was assumed that by completing the scene and continuing the scene, he did the entire scene, but he did not. So his
just
hand,
the cut, just the
smack of the glass. So
really?
Yeah. So after he yelled cut and everything, his hand was bandaged. And then he suggested the idea of smearing blood onto the face of Kerry Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Tarantino and Washington both liked this, so Tarantino got some fake blood together.
Oh, I wondered if it was like real, and that's why she freaked
Yeah,
out because he
that's-
likes the authentic reaction.
That's what I thought too at first. And
But she probably protested, like, "No, you're not wiping your funky ass."
Right. According to critic Alex Ross, the alliance between Django and Dr. King Schultz is not as absurd as audiences might believe, because in the 1840s, many German revolutionaries and progressives left Europe for the U.S., where they often became active in the anti-slavery movement.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were very anti-slavery. The movie A Ride with the Devil, have you ever seen that?
I haven't.
It's about Missouri in the Civil War and the burning of Lawrence, Kansas.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, his character in that movie is called Dutchie because his dad is a German and he's first generation U.S.
Okay.
Born in Missouri. Well, he was automatically 1,000% assumed that he was Union because he was German born. That's the way it was.
And what was it?
They're very anti-slavery.
What was it? Your grandpa?
Yeah, my grandpa's in the movie too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, grandpa. So I think we may review it at some point. I think.
Yeah.
But granddad was. It's got all kinds of local extras. The movie was shot in the old town of Pattonsburg, Missouri. My dad grew up there, and so during the time of the filming, Ang Lee is the director, and he wanted to get local people from there, the local farmers and stuff like that, to be extras in his film. So they did this big casting call, and Granddad and a bunch of his friends went down there to do the thing. It's a big deal in a small town like that. And he did several different scenes, but the scene that he actually got to go into, they called some of them back. He went down to Watkins Mill, and they filmed a wedding scene that's at the beginning of that movie. And you get a full shot. I've showed Corey before. You get a full shot of my granddad's face, and then a half shot of his face as he helps a girl up into a carriage.
Nice.
And the cue that I know when looking at the movie is that Skeet Ulrich says, it has a line, he goes, I heard you singing, somebody singing your praises today to the sister of the groom, and he nods at my grandpa, and my grandpa nods back, and that was my grandpa's cue to help the lady and get her up in the thing.
Okay.
It also completely changed the way we look at movies, because we know how much he got paid to be an extra. This was 2000s. And they, when they burned down the town of Lawrence in the movie, they literally burnt down the town of Old Pattonsburg. They built it up. It flooded out in the flood of '93, and they built it up with fake facades. Corey, facades, yeah. So they put facades on the outside, and then literally when they burnt down the town of Lawrence, Kansas, in the representation of Quantrell burning down Lawrence, they burnt down the town of Old Pattonsburg. It's no longer there. I mean, you can go and drive through Old Pattonsburg, but it's just shells of buildings and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the people that when they went to and watched it, my dad and everybody that grew up with, they're like, oh, there's the old Hot Rods Only sign that they painted over, and oh, that's so-and-so, and everybody knew how much everybody got paid because it's a small town. So it changed the way we look at movies. How much did he get paid to fall down dead on the ground like that and flop around, like a fish out of water or something like that? So it was interesting. It's a different.
You usually don't get paid if you're an extra.
Granddad did.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
because I thought you only got paid if you had a talking role.
They did. They didn't get paid much, but they also got to eat at big long tables because he said everybody on the set was extremely nice except for one person, and that was Jewel. It was one of the few times I've heard my grandpa cuss, and he said Jewel was an absolute bitch.
The singer?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, it's not a bad movie. You should check it out.
What is it called?
A Ride with the Devil. It is about the burning of Lawrence, Kansas.
Well, I need to watch that.
Yeah, it is. It's an incredible movie. I highly recommend it.
I didn't know that there was a movie about that.
Yeah, it's Ang Lee directed it. It's got Skeet Ulrich, Tobey Maguire. It was filmed entirely here locally. The wedding scene, like I said, was on at Watkins Mill. The burning of Lawrence, Kansas is they burnt down Pattonsburg.
And that was already a city that flooded out.
Yeah, Pattonsburg existed in the flood, and it flooded out in the '93 flood. They moved Pattonsburg. New Pattonsburg is off of C Highway. My grandparents still have a very large farm.
So they used Old Pattonsburg.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just an abandoned.
Yeah. The old town.
Okay.
But there used to be there was this corner in Pattonsburg, and on the side of the brick wall, somebody had painted Hot Rods Only. And so all the kids, my dad had a Mustang growing up, and my dad used to drag race and all that stuff. It's a small town, small country town. So all the kids would meet up there and everything, and that was one of their hangout spots. So the people that were local when they were watching the movie knew exactly where all this local stuff was. Okay. They saw Pattonsburg. It shows them riding into Pattonsburg. Have you watched it start to finish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when they're riding down the hill, they come down this hill and they're getting all these shots and everything, and they come into Pattonsburg. But when they go down the main drag of Pattonsburg, when we would drive in there as they were building it, you would see it started out just plain wood. And, these old shops that looked like a town from, just an old farm town, like think Buckner, right?
Yeah.
You know how Buckner's kind of got that downtown area,
Yeah.
So like that, and then they started putting old storefronts on it to where it looked like more of an old western town, and then they started painting that, and then we saw the whole thing. We didn't see them burn it down or anything like that, but Granddad said when they shot the films at. I'm not trying to go on this rant, Corey. I'm sorry.
Just keep going.
When they were at Watkins Mill, they were in those three. Were historically accurate clothing. So it was a wedding. So they were in 3-piece wool suits in the middle of like August and July when it was being filmed in Watkins Mill. So you can imagine the comfort of that. But they had huge food. They said all the actors were really nice, really friendly. They all just sat down and ate together. It was really cool. So
except for Jewel.
Right, except for Jewel.
Yeah, he said she was a bitch.
So check it out. That was a ride with the devil. So now back to Django.
My bad. Yeah.
During the filming of one of the dinner scenes, Leonardo DiCaprio had to stop the scene because he was having a difficult time using so many racial slurs. Samuel L. Jackson then pulled him aside, telling him, "Motherfucker, this is just another Tuesday for us." I guess that snapped him out of it. Jamie Foxx used his own horse, Cheetah, in the movie. He got it 4 years prior as a birthday present. So,
okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio, whose role marked for the first time he played a villain since The Man in the Iron Mask in 1998, was uncomfortable with how horrible and explicitly racist his character was. However, Quentin Tarantino convinced him to be as menacing as possible, saying that if he didn't take it all the way, people would hold it against him forever.
Yeah.
And he really did. Like, he ignored everybody. He came in as Calvin Candy and just ignored Jamie Foxx altogether and just cold-shouldered him. Like, he was in character the entire time. So, after that. After the accident in training, where Christopher Waltz was thrown off his horse and broke his pelvis, Jamie Foxx gave him a gift to make him feel better about riding a horse, a saddle with a seatbelt. With a budget of $100 million, this is Quentin Tarantino's most expensive film. Quentin Tarantino has said that Calvin J. Candy is the only character he has ever created whom he truly despises.
Huh. Okay.
And then finally, Quentin Tarantino revealed at Comic-Con that Django and Broomhilda are meant to be the great-great-great-grandparents of the character John Shaft from The Shaft 1971 films.
You said Broomhilda made me want to make a horse noise. You get that reference?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
okay.
I did.
Okay. Good. I'm not alone.
It's an overt reference to this connection can be found in Washington's character's full name, Broomhilda von Shaft. And that's all I got. So,
all right. What's next? Let's take a break.
Let's take a break.
Join us at the Drive-In Review for in-depth discussions, hot takes, and behind-the-scenes insights into your favorite films.
Whether you're a cinephile or just love a good movie night, our podcast has something for everyone.
From blockbusters to hidden gems, we dive into it all with passion and humor.
Plus, engage in fun games and movie trivia that will test your film knowledge and keep you entertained.
Visit our website at www.driveinreview.com and click on any of the platform icons to tune in. And subscribe to our social media for the latest updates.
Or you can browse through our movie posters and our ratings on them.
Join our community of movie lovers and give us your thoughts, your answers, or just, berate us on our mispronunciations.
Yeah. So let's enjoy the cinematic adventure together, and thank you for listening.
All right.
Justin, what's next?
Next is Inglourious Bastards.
10 hot! Eyes forward!
My name is Lieutenant Aldo Ray. And I need me 8 soldiers. We're gonna be dropped into France dressed as civilians.
we're gonna be doing one thing only. Killing Nazis.
Yes, sir!
Members of the National Socialist Party conquered Europe through murder, torture, intimidation, and terror. And that's exactly what we're gonna do to them. We will be cruel to the German. And through our cruelty, they will know who we are. They will find the evidence of our cruelty. In the disemboweled, dismembered, and disfigured bodies, their brothers we leave behind us. And the German will not be able to help themselves from imagining the cruelty their brothers endured at our hands. And our boot heels. And the edge of our knives. And the German will be sickened by us. And the German will talk about us. And the German will fear us. Nazi ain't got no humanity. And they need to be destroyed. Each and every man under my command owes me 100 Nazi scalps. And I want my scalps. 9. That good?
Yes, sir!
All right, Inglourious Basterds was released August 21st of 2009 in Noxie. Wow.
Noxie.
In Nazi-occupied France during World War II, a plan to assassinate Nazi leaders by a group of Jewish U.S. soldiers coincides with theater owners' vengeful plans for the same. It stars Brad Pitt, Diane Kruger, Eli Roth, Melanie Laurent, Christopher Waltz,
Christoph
Waltz, Till Schweiger, and B.J. Novak.
Oh yeah, he was in that, wasn't he? So this was produced by Lawrence Bender again, and this was a Weinstein Company and Universal Pictures presentation. It was written by Quentin Tarantino again. No traditional score,
right?
And this was filmed in Paris, France, and Brandenburg, Germany, between October 2008 and February 2009.
All right, this movie had a budget of $70 million and grossed a whopping $321 million. IMDb gave it 8.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 89% with an 88% audience rating, so almost across the board evenly. Letterboxd gave it 4.4 out of 5. I'm giving this one 8 out of 10.
I gave it 9 out of 10. This is my third favorite of his films. There's a pattern forming here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of his period films.
Yes,
I love. Great film.
Oh, I give this one a 7 out of 10. It's not my favorite. Matter of fact, I wasn't that big of a fan. The first I watched this, so I watched this twice before I rewatched it for this. The first 2 times I was not a fan, like at all. Like I thought it was honestly about the same caliber as Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but rewatching it now, it is better than I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to rewatch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I don't think that's going to age well.
Okay,
but Inglourious Basterds, it's not bad. I don't think it's some of his best work by any means, but it's not bad. Okay. So 7.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, I did too.
Fuck Nazis. And
I agree with that.
And fuck fascism.
Yeah.
By the way.
I agree with that too.
So Quentin Tarantino was considering abandoning the film while the casting searched for someone to play Colonel Hans Landa, fearing he'd written a role that was unplayable after Christoph Waltz auditioned. However, both Tarantino and producer Lawrence Bender agreed they found the perfect actor for the role. The only movie Brad Pitt made as a leading actor for the Weinstein Company or its previous iteration, Miramax. He has said it had everything to do with wanting to work with Quentin Tarantino and nothing absolutely nothing to do with Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
His animosity for Weinstein stems from an incident in the 90s where Brad Pitt physically threatened the producer upon learning of Weinstein's sexual harassment of his then girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
So, this is the first Quentin Tarantino film to win an Oscar for acting. See, now you got it rubbing off on me. Christoph Waltz for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Waltz won another Oscar for Tarantino's Django Unchained in 2012.
As he should.
Yes. While his Inglourious Bastards co-star Brad Pitt would go on to win his first acting Oscar at the end of the decade for Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
As he should.
Yeah.
He won an Oscar for that?
He did.
Shut up.
Yeah, just
I'll just
suck it.
I'll just go back in the corner.
Suck it, Trebek.
Quentin Tarantino worked on the script for almost a decade.
Yeah,
for this. Ironically, because Diane Kruger's best known performances were in English-speaking films, Quentin Tarantino thought she was an American. And doubted whether she could master the German dialogue and accent.
Mm-hmm.
Upon audition, she quickly proved to him that she was a native speaking German.
Huh.
Quentin Tarantino's highest grossing film since Pulp Fiction.
Nice.
And according to Brad Pitt, the film was shot sequentially.
Okay.
Which is different than some of his other films. He likes to bounce back and forth and flashbacks and all that.
Depending on where you are in the shooting location and
right,
and schedules and whatever.
Yeah, like some filming, you'll film the ending before you even film the beginning.
Yeah.
So, in late 2009, Sir Michael Caine.
You said it wrong.
Michael Caine.
That'll work.
Praised Christoph Waltz's performance as Hans Landa, saying it was the best performance of a villain I've seen in years. Caine even correctly predicted that Waltz would win Best Actor in a Supporting Role at the 2010 Academy Awards.
Nice.
And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's a hell of a compliment.
Yes. Especially for Michael Caine.
Yeah. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. All right. Well, it is time for...
It's time for 7 Steps.
I'm completely changing that now. Every time you do that, I know. No. All right, Justin, it was your turn this week.
'Twas my turn.
And you chose...
I chose...
Speaking of which...
Michael Caine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do any better than he can.
Michael... Yeah. Michael Caine.
Sounded more like Dick Van Dyke saying
Mary Poppins.
I was thinking more Graham. He sounded like what's his name?
Graham Chapman.
Graham Norton. He's a talk show host.
Oh, the late night guy.
Yeah.
I was thinking Graham Chapman from
Yo, chaps.
Flying Circus.
All right.
So Michael Caine to Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got it in 2.
I did too.
I did as well.
I wonder if we have the same connection.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first. So I got Michael Caine to Heath Ledger.
Yep.
In The Dark Knight.
Yes.
And then Heath Ledger to Mel Gibson in The Patriot.
That's exactly what I got.
Okay,
so I got it in 2, but that's not how I went.
Which is surprising because smack in the face here, The Patriot
is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Is it really?
I love that movie.
And it didn't dawn on the connection. So
The Patriot is one of my desert island movies. I would watch it right now.
Another
anytime.
period film.
Yes, yes. Believe it or not, I like period films. That one just did not strike a chord with me.
That's fair. It's okay.
Funnily enough, I like period films from the 60s, so there's that too. My connection though was Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone in Get Carter.
Wow. Okay.
And then Sylvester Stallone and Mel Gibson in The Expendables 3.
Wow, that's an odd connection.
Yeah, when he told me that, I was like, I didn't even think of Get Carter. I forgot Michael Caine was in that.
It's a random good movie, but it's a good movie.
I've only seen that once.
Get Carter?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it a few times. It was memorable enough that I remember it.
Yeah, I've only seen it once too. That's why I couldn't remember Michael Caine was in it.
Yeah, he plays the villain. One of the villains.
Okay. I need to rewatch it. So,
okay.
All right, Duke. What is your? You want to start
Spin the wheel?
Let's start up the old Model T.
Come on, no whammies, no whammies. And stop.
I'd like to buy an A.
Oh, God.
That was a backfire.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go. I'm going to take a couple people from the birthday list.
Okay.
These two people were born on the 28th.
All right.
And I want you guys to connect them.
Okay.
Daniel Stern to Jack Black.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks.
We got one more movie. What are you doing? Stop it.
I'm doing the end to 7 steps.
It's ridiculous.
Almost did my Freddy Krueger. Impression there.
Freddy Cougar.
Welcome to my nightmare, bitch.
All right.
Pretty good.
Freddy Cougar's a different movie.
Totally different movie. I've never seen the Freddy Krueger movie. I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street. Never Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Cougar.
Cougar. Not Krueger.
Cougar. All right. So
Freddy Cougar Mellencamp.
Melancholy. All right, we got one more, Duke. What is it?
Let's talk about Death Proof.
Buckle up, because a new kind of terror is coming at 200 miles per hour.
Ladies, we're gonna have some fun. There are few things as fetching as a bruised ego and a beautiful angel.
Is that cowboy wisdom?
I'm not a cowboy, Pam. I'm a stuntman.
Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof.
This car is 100% death proof. Only to get the benefit of it, honey, you really need to be sitting in my seat.
All right. Death Proof was released May 31st of 2007. Two separate sets of voluptuous women are stalked at different times by a scarred stuntman who uses his death-proof cars to execute his murderous plans. It stars Kurt Russell, Zoe Ball, Rosario Dawson, Vanessa Ferlito, and Jordan Ladd.
All right, so this was produced by Elizabeth Avalon, Robert Rodriguez, because of the Grindhouse production with Planet Terror, Erica Steinberg, and Quentin Tarantino. And this is a Dimension Films presentation. This was written by Quentin Tarantino. Once again, no traditional score. And this was shot in Austin, Texas, and the car chase scenes were shot in California between August and December of 2006.
So this had a budget of $30 million, and it only grossed $31 million. IMDb gave it 7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 67% with a 71% audience rating. Letterboxd gave it 3.6 out of 5. I'm giving this one 7.5 out of 10.
I give it 5 out of 10. It's
Okay.
probably my second least favorite of his movies.
Yeah.
After Jackie Brown.
Okay.
And it took me a couple times to finish this movie too. It was just like snooze.
Right. I get it.
So I give this one a 5 out of 10 as well. It's just not my. Right after Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I'd say this is not my cup of tea. It's just I don't think this is
also your second least favorite.
Yeah, it's just not good work in my opinion. But it was very snoozy. I agree with that. I have not seen Jackie Brown. Full disclosure, that is, I think, the only one I haven't seen.
I haven't seen it in 20 years, so I probably need to rewatch it to make sure that
I was going to say
it holds up.
I think that's the only one I haven't, because I've seen the Kill Bills, I've seen the rest of his, collection, if you will, and this one just second least favorite.
Did you watch the entire Grindhouse movie as it was supposed to be shown with Planet Terror and then the trailers and then Death Proof?
No.
Yeah,
you should.
You should watch that because it's actually all kind of connected.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just specifically chose Death Proof because it's directed by Tarantino, where Planet Terror was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Okay. Yeah. No, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
It's worth a watch at least once.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
in that way.
And Planet Terror is a lot better, but in continuation.
Have you seen Planet Terror?
No.
Okay. It's very goopy.
Yeah. It's got Rose McGowan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in the words of David Spade, they all can't be 10s. After Zoe Bell was cast, Quentin Tarantino told Bell that he would hire a second stunt person to take Bell's place in the stunt scenes where her face wasn't visible. Bell insisted on performing every stunt herself, saying if someone else were cast in her role and she was only performing the stunts, those were the stunts she would do. Tarantino honored her request, so she did her own stunts.
Okay.
The film was physically scratched to achieve its dirty look, rather than digitally scratch the film footage.
Authenticity.
Yes. Tarantino came up with the idea of Death Proof when he was having a drunken hotel night with friend Sean Penn.
Was he getting his finger chopped off?
I don't know. Tarantino wanted to buy a Volvo because he didn't want to die in some auto accident like the one in Pulp Fiction. In regards to the safety of the car, Sean Penn said, well, you could take any car and give it to a stunt team, and for $10,000 to $15,000, they can death proof it for you. The death proof phrase had stuck to Tarantino after that. So that's where you got the title. The jukebox named Amy, pronounced Amy, because it's AMI, but it's pronounced Amy.
People call me Bubba.
Is what the heck was that? Anyways, the jukebox is Quentin Tarantino's own. It was trucked to Austin to be used in the film in its very own rig. The list of songs on it was also handwritten by Tarantino. One of the songs is "You Never Can Tell" by Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
The song that Mia and Vincent danced to in Pulp Fiction.
Yep.
The only Quentin Tarantino movie that takes place completely in chronological order and without flashbacks.
What's the name of the song that's playing during that dance, the jukebox dance scene?
You Can Never Tell. Or you
No,
yeah,
that's not the song that she was dancing to.
Oh, no. Damn it. I know this one, but I can't think of it.
This is Down in Mexico by the Coasters.
Yes. Tarantino told Collider that Death Proof has got to be the worst movie I ever made.
Who said that?
Tarantino himself said that. And for a left-handed movie, that wasn't so bad, all right? So if that's the worst I ever get, I'm good.
Okay.
So
We still got one more movie to make, dude. So
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, we shall see. So, all right. Well, that concludes.
you know what he should do?
What's
Because
that?
he's done all these grindhouse type films.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the horror film. We've got the Nazi exploitation. We've got
the Western.
The Westerns.
the westerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got the kung fu.
Yeah, he's got the Asian thing going on. Yeah.
We need a women in prison film.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's
Or
got to
Amazon.
go. Yeah, he's got to go a women in something.
Yeah, I thought you were
preferably in prison.
I thought you were going to go space because everybody seems to go into space at some point in time.
He's actually going to remake Vixens. Actually, no, I'm
Oh yeah, there we go.
Russ Meyer.
Yeah, to do some Russ Meyer. Yeah,
that would be awesome. All right.
Yeah, he's not jumping the shark. We're not going to space.
Okay, good. That's good. All right, so it's time for Pick It or Kick It. All right, Justin, we're going to start with you. Pulp Fiction.
Oh, pick it.
Yeah, I'm picking that one.
Pick. Yeah.
All right. Reservoir Dogs.
Pick.
I'll go ahead and pick it.
I'm gonna kick that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all right. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Justin.
Do I really even have to answer that?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, no.
I'm going to pick it.
I'm gonna pick it. And then Django, I'm picking that one.
Pick.
I'll pick that.
Inglorious Bastards.
Pick.
I'll kick it just because it's
okay.
It's not bad.
You're not
but
going to
it's
watch it again.
Probably not.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, probably not.
And then Death Proof, I'm keeping that one.
I'm going to kick
pick
that
it.
one. I'm kicking
I'm
it.
kicking it.
Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
the only one I'm kicking.
All right.
Keep the other ones.
All right. Well, that was our episode. So
What are we going to do next week?
Next week we are doing M. Night Shyamalan.
Nom.
Yeah, Shyamalan.
Nom.
Look out now.
Look around, man.
So yeah, we're doing 4 of his films.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, but that's it. So we'll see y'all next time.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Isn't that a fine how do you do?